Welcome to my channel, the Canine Code. Subscribe the channel. Your dog remembers every moment you've shared, every comfort, every mistake, every tiny burst of joy. And the way they look at you today is the proof. It's almost eerie when you think about it. That long stare they give you, that's not just affection. That's recognition. That's recall. That's your history together playing behind their eyes like a movie only they can see. And here's the part most people miss. Every time your dog follows you from room to room, pauses when your voice tightens or curls against you on a bad day, they're reacting to memories. Your memories, the emotional snapshots they've been collecting since the moment you met. Most owners never learn to read those signs, but once you do, you join a tiny group of people who understand their dogs on a completely different level. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot the memories your dog carries, both the heartwarming ones and the ones that quietly shape their daily behavior. If deeper dog understanding is your thing, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Let's start with the most surprising place your dog stores memories, your emotions. Number 1, emotional memory imprinting. They don't just remember what happened, they remember how you felt when it happened. That's the part almost no one talks about, yet it's the foundation of your dog's entire emotional world. Dogs are constantly pairing your emotional state with the moment you're both in. Scientists call it emotional contagion. Basically, your dog absorbs your mood and stores it as part of the memory. In simple terms, if you were stressed during a thunderstorm once, your dog didn't just remember the storm, they remembered your stress. And now, maybe that's why they cling a little closer when dark clouds roll in. Think about those times your dog suddenly got extra gentle or nudged your hand or stood closer without you saying a word. They weren't guessing, they were remembering the vibe. A lot of people believe dogs don't really get emotions. Research says the opposite. They track cortisol, the stress hormone, through your scent. They recognize changes in your voice tone, and over years they build emotional files around you. What keeps you calm? What makes you laugh? What worries you? When your dog does that quiet head tilt or that soft lean, they're essentially saying, I remember this feeling. I'm here, and those remembered feelings explain so much of their daily behavior, which leads to the subtle signs you've probably seen without realizing what they meant. Number 2, the subtle behaviors that reveal your dog's memory. Ever notice your dog freeze for half a second? Like they're replaying something only they can see. That tiny pause isn't random. It's a memory loading. Your dog's day is full of these little echoes. A hesitation before jumping off the couch. They might be remembering that one time they slipped, that quick glance at you before they do something questionable. That's them checking the mental file of how you reacted last time. Dogs are masters of associative memory. Do something once or twice. Pick up your keys before leaving. Laugh a certain way before playing. Open a specific drawer before treats and they'll mirror it for years. It's why you think, how do they already know what's about to happen? They're not psychic, they're observant. Even their tails and ears tell stories. A lower tail in a certain hallway might trace back to a single, startling noise. Extra eye contact during a routine might come from a memory of you cheering them on. Nothing they do is just a quirk. It's a breadcrumb trail of remembered experiences. And when you understand those subtle signals, you start to see the sweeter side, too. The moments they hold on to because of how you made them feel. That's where things get really heartwarming. Number 3, dogs remember the good stuff more deeply than you think. Picture this, a dog trotting toward you with their favorite toy. Eyes bright, tail doing that happy helicopter spin like you're the only person in the world who gets this VIP invitation. That moment isn't random. It's a memory resurfacing. Now, this isn't just because you give good treats or because you're the one who fills the food bowl. It goes much deeper. Dogs store emotional comfort the way we store photographs, except theirs are tied to touch, tone, and tiny moments you barely noticed. That time you rubbed their belly when you were sad, that became a core memory. The way you laugh during play, locked in. The bedtime routine you didn't even think twice about, that became part of their definition of home. Some dogs, like Goldens or Cabs, build these memories through touch. Others, like Huskies or Shibas, rely more on voice and routine. But every dog has a favorite human, and it's almost always the person who consistently made them feel safe, understood, and included. So, when your dog brings a toy only to you or insists you're the designated cuddle partner, they're saying, this is the good stuff. I remember this. I choose you. And those positive memories are only half the story, because the tougher ones shape behavior just as powerfully in quieter ways that often go unnoticed. Number 4, the memories that shape fear, anxiety, and avoidance. Have you ever wondered why your dog avoids something that seems totally harmless to you? That mystery moment usually isn't about what's happening now. It's about what happened once. Dogs don't hold grudges. They're not sitting there plotting revenge for the time you accidentally stepped on their paw. What they do hold on to are patterns, especially the ones their brain tags as possible danger. Scientists call this fear imprinting. and is tied to survival instincts that go back thousands of years. A single loud pan hitting the floor, a grooming session that pinched, or even a sharp tone from you on a stressful day can get stored as a maybe avoid this next time memory. To your dog, the world is a map of emotional hotspots. Some glow warm, some glow caution yellow, and sometimes you're left thinking, why won't they go near the kitchen anymore? When the answer is a tiny forgotten moment their brain never forgot. When your dog shakes, hides, or backs away, they're not being dramatic, they're navigating echoes. And the beautiful thing, echoes can be rewritten. Those old memories aren't permanent, and that takes us somewhere surprisingly hopeful. Number 5, how to rebuild the memories your dog carries. Here's the wild part. A single new experience can outweigh a dozen old fears. It sounds almost too good to be true, but dogs are wired for emotional reset. Their brains are constantly updating the meaning attached to moments with you, which is why you have more power than you think to rewrite the memories that shaped their anxieties. Now, this isn't just about offering treats or distracting them from something scary. Real counterconditioning is about pairing a once negative trigger with a genuinely positive emotional state. In simple terms, you're teaching their brain, hey, that thing you didn't like, it leads to comfort now. Small rituals work wonders. A calm voice before clipping nails, a predictable routine around walks, a safe zone like a bed or mat that always means peace. Over time, your tone becomes a memory cue, almost like emotional GPS, guiding them back to safety. And you don't need big moments to make big changes. Tiny, consistent interactions reshape the emotional file your dog keeps on the world. Think for a second. If you could rewrite one memory for your dog, which one would it be? Because the truth is, the memories you shape today become the ones they carry for life. And that brings us to the deepest layer of your bond. Number 6, the long-term bond. What your dog will remember about you forever. Imagine your dog lying beside you years from now, eyes half closed, breathing slow, yet their body relaxes the moment you sigh. It looks simple, but it's not. That's memory. Deep emotional, lifelong memory. Dogs remember who made them feel safe, not just during big moments, but in the everyday ones. When you woke up early to let them out. When you whispered, it's okay. During fireworks, when you laughed at their goofy zoomies instead of getting annoyed. Those memories become part of their internal rhythm. The way a favorite song becomes muscle memory, and here's something researchers talk about, but dog owners feel. Dogs often try to comfort you because they remember when you needed it before. That gentle head on your knee, that slow approach when you're quiet, that's not coincidence, that's recognition. I once heard a story about a dog who waited by the front window every day at the exact time his owner used to get home, even years later. Not out of habit, but out of emotional recall. He remembered the pattern, he remembered the person, and now you're part of a small group who sees just how deep that inner world runs and how much of it is shaped by you. And there's one final piece to this story. The part that ties everything together. Your dog isn't just living alongside you. They're carrying a mental scrapbook of your life together, moment by moment, feeling by feeling. Every look, every routine, every tiny shared experience becomes a page in that scrapbook. And you're the author more than you realize. So, here's where I'd love to hear from you. Tell me one moment your dog has clearly remembered, good or bad. Maybe it's the way they still expect a bedtime snack you offered once, or how they gently check on you whenever you're quiet. These stories are always incredible to read. And honestly, they help other dog owners see their own pups more clearly, too. If you enjoyed diving deeper into this side of your dog's mind and heart, tap the like button and subscribe. It lets me know you want more videos that go beyond the surface of dog behavior and into the real bond you share. And before you go, here's the thought I want to leave you with. Every moment you share becomes part of who they are. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to the channel. Take care.